Hey there, it's Max G.
And James Renault from IamProductOfTheDay.com. We are thrilled to have you with us for this product review.
Yeah, before diving into the review itself, let's talk about the exciting bonuses awaiting for you if you decide to grab this product through the link provided below in the description.
First up, it's bonus number one, our award-winning product, Done For You Social. This program is a done-for-you social media business in a box. While we know that many of you don't like social media, we also know how important it is to get traffic from social media to make money online. And we have done 99% of the work for you so that you can run a successful social media business from home.
Next up, you will also get Quantum AI, yet another of our award-winning programs. This one is really special as it shows you how anyone out there can now create custom AI tools in seconds without any skills and turn this into huge profits.
Bonus number three, which is our award-winning product, Anonymous AI. This program gives you the ability to make money online while being completely anonymous. You never have to show your face or say a single word to profit daily.
Last but not least, if you decide to grab this product using the link down below, you will also get High Ticket AI, which gives you the easiest and most powerful way to get commissions of thousands of dollars using the power of artificial intelligence.
These four programs continue to be daily hot sellers, offering everything you need to establish multiple online income streams and achieve financial independence. While we're still selling them daily, by grabbing this product through the link in the description below, you'll receive all four bonuses absolutely free with lifetime access.
Yeah, now to claim these bonuses, simply click the link down below now and find them conveniently delivered to you on checkout.
So now make sure to like this video because it helps us a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to our channel for more Make Money Online content and visit IamProductOfTheDay.com, which also has the link below, for the hottest daily internet marketing product releases. Without further ado, let's get right into this review.
Okay, so welcome to video 2. And if you haven't seen video 1 yet, excuse the call, we recorded a lot of videos today. But if you've not seen video 1, go watch that one first because it leads into today's video of this 3-part kind of sneak peek videos that we're doing before the launch on the 26th of January, which is coming Monday and everything else we're doing. So we're scrambling, putting everything together and everything else, but I wanted to take a moment today to talk about results. So before we get to results, let me jump into the DeLorean, hit 88, and go back in time a little bit. Because a lot of people wonder, okay, well, Sean, who the hell are you? And what's your background and qualifications for teaching this stuff, if you will? Well, here's the thing. There's 2 types of people that teach trading. Okay, you got a 20-something-year-old that's good in front of the camera, living in his mother's basement. Half the stuff they're talking about is outright BS and scams. And even those that have some success haven't seen a true bull market in their lives. And you got the supposed Wall Street guru who gave up their life of Lambos and luxury to teach the little guy. Well, listen, no one's mistaking me for 20 years old anymore. And I've never worked for Goldman Sachs. I actually come from a tiny island off the north tip of Scotland. And honestly, very small island, only less than 500 people. It was only 2 miles by 15 miles. And I decided, no, that's not for me. So I got on a plane, headed to New York, funnily enough, and then actually Massachusetts after that, and ended up on the island of Nantucket. If you've never heard of this place, I worked with a real estate company there and started making a little bit of money and worked as a chef. That's not actually my picture. But I was making money and I was surrounded by millionaires and billionaires. And these guys are buying $10 to $25 million homes. By the way, this was the late 90s. So I can't even imagine the price of those homes now. But like any hungry would-be entrepreneur, I was asking, hey, what did you do? How are you making all this money? And this is where my love affair with the stock market began. Now, they told me at the time, because I didn't know bugger all, buy, hold, and then sell when it makes money. Okay. So I said, well, what to buy? Now, again, this is the late 90s, might give you a bloody clue, but I took my life savings and I put them into a company called Yahoo. Now, at the time, seemed like a good idea. It was going up and it kept going up and everything else. And I was already in my head, I'm spending all the money. I'm thinking about, I'm going to be a millionaire like them, yada, yada, yada. But you might know what comes next. You jump a little ahead, think about the time, boom, it didn't go according to plan. This was right at the point where the bubble burst, the dot-com bubble. The stock began to plummet, and they're saying, hey, just hold on, it'll come back. All the time they're selling their houses. Dive more, just hold on, as they sell their cars and all their possessions, and it continued to crash. Actually, Yahoo took 17 years to recover. I didn't wait that long. I realized I got screwed, and the markets hit me in the nuts, and that was it. So by then, I had sold ages ago. I learned my lesson. Don't rely on everyone else for information. Now, luckily, it didn't dampen my enthusiasm for trading. It kicked me pretty hard because that was my life savings at the time. But I did learn one thing. Buying and holding is an awful bloody strategy. You see, I read every book. I tried to find every course I could, tried everything. RSI, CCI, Bollinger Bands, trend lines, Elliott waves, Gann theory, all sorts of different systems. And I found that most of it just didn't have the consistency and predictability I wanted. Now, my journey took a long time. I learned this the hard way. I didn't have any mentors. I didn't have any, I would say, like education in this space. I had to figure it out for myself. So I started badly in 1999. By 2003, I was starting to make some profits. I was starting to get okay, I would say. And then by 2006, I was consistent. A full 7 years after I started. By 2016, people are noticing what I'm doing. I was at a conference, I remember, actually right during COVID. I was at a big marketing conference. I had breakfast, got my charts up, pushing my trades. And while everyone else, they're trying to impress each other, I sat there and made $60,000 while I was having my bacon and my eggs. And people are like, the hell are you doing, Sean? So there, making money this morning. That's it. So I started teaching a few people here and there that had the inclination. And then by 2022, I'm like, okay, let's actually jump into this and start showing people exactly what I do. And started to take it really seriously. And now I'm very fortunate. My students are absolutely crushing it. I've taught people with zero experience. I've taught people starting with very small accounts. And most of them started doing this around their full-time work. And I'm confident I could teach anyone with a bit of patience and determination to replace their full-time income, 10 to 15 minutes a day. And that's why I got the what next. See, I retired in paradise. And I never have to work again. Okay, I had some life changes, shall we say. Kids are all grown up, and there's only so much lazing around, cruising around the mountains or random countries in Southeast Asia, traveling the world that you can do. So even though I did try full retirement, I got bored. That's why I love doing these master classes, because I get a lot of kick out teaching this. But yeah, so I've been getting the now what. So the now what is I impact lives. You see, here's the thing. I love teaching people, like I said, I love sharing this stuff. But what I really love is the results, because it's not about me. It's not about my success. It's about the success of my students. And I want you to become, obviously, one of those students when we go live on Monday. So here's what they're saying. For example, I got 3 kids and a full-time job, tried everything, basically. But anyway, 20 minutes during morning coffee, okay? My best month so far, 7 out of 8 trades were winners, plus 3,800. My wife finally believes that this one is different. Stuck in a job, hated, all sorts of other stuff they were doing, but he's getting an 85% win rate. This person, David, lost 47,000 in crypto. I thought I'd never touch markets again. Then I learned basically what we're doing and added another $31,000. I like that. He's recouped his losses plus another 31,000. That's pretty damn powerful. And so on and so forth. 71 trades, 61 winners, 427 in the first month. I made Okay, sorry. In my first month, I made $2,349, and so on and so forth. I mean, this is what I want to see for you. I want to see this wall. I want your picture there with your testimonial and your success story. So, like I said, AI is an incredibly powerful growth market right now, expected to go from $757 million to $3.68 trillion. That is what is being projected for the next 5 years. Okay. And then you can see quantum computing. Again, Quantum Computing Inc., Qubit, that is up 1,562%. This is just in 12 months in 2024. Rigetti Computers up 882%. IonQ up 238%. This is an industry that's projected, and no one's talking about this, by the way, but that's why we're doing this, projected to go from $1.6 billion to $100 billion in the next decade. That's a 100x growth, which means the money is there and people just aren't even noticing this stuff yet. This is why I'm teaching you this. So again, most people lose money in the markets because they don't have a plan. They don't have a strategy. They're going off gut or what other people are talking about. They're closing their eyes, hoping to pick the next big winner. And then they get, well, I won't use the words I was going to use, but because they're not very polite, but basically it doesn't work out well. So what we do is different. We focus on a strategic method that is finding the money when it sets up, getting out when it hits target, and doing it again. We're talking a consistent and predictable income engine, okay, with a 75% win rate plus 50% profit target and a rolling basket. That's what we're going to cover in this masterclass. So the thing is, this isn't Vegas. We don't gamble. These are the rules of rebel trading. We don't swing for the fences hoping every trade is a home run. But if the balls come in, we're going to swing that bat. If the trade sets up, the trade goes on. And sometimes you will lose. It's okay. It's part of the process. You will win more than you lose, and that's where we make our profit. And progress creates success and profit. The more you do this, and that's why we're doing this masterclass on Monday, the more you do this, the better you get, and you can practice risk-free. You can paper trade. This is the only business you can practice as if you were running live and double check that you can do this. That's what it's all about. You see, you can't do this with any other business. I can't open up a pretend shoe shop in the shopping mall and get pretend rent, pretend staff, pretend marketing, pretend stock with a pretend point of sale, and then hope we can do pretend sales. I can't do that. I can't set up a website and go to Zuckerberg and say, hey, I need some free traffic to practice. Is that cool? But we're not doing real transactions. We're doing pretend ones. Obviously, doesn't make sense. But with trading, we can do that. We can say, okay, what would we do today as the markets unfold? Okay, we would have done this, we'd have done that, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, or the end of the week, or however, that would have made money, that would have made money. And again, you can practice as if you were live. So that's what we're going to teach you as well. So that's it for today's video. That kind of gives you a little more behind the scenes. You can see what we're doing and why. You can see the potential in this industry, the results, what our students are doing. But the main thing is what happens with video 3. That's what to do next, what we're going to be doing in the masterclass, how to get access, what a sneak peek of what we're doing with the early bird webinar on the at 10 a.m. on the 26th. We're going to be going live 1 hour before the public gets a hold of this with a incredible bundle at incredible discounts that you will not get anywhere else. And we're going to also have $1,000 up for grabs to fund someone's trading business. So with that being said, thank you for your time and attention. Keep an eye out for the next video. Check your emails. Get ready. Mark your calendar. It's going to be fun. All right. With that being said, take care. See you in the next video.